G'day folks, welcome to another episode of Team Madmullet Fishing Adventures. On today's show, we're at Moreton Bay. We're actually at the measured mile. Now today we're fishing for mackerel. We've got a 3,500 size reel, 10 to 15 kilo rod. Reel is spilled with 20 lb braid, and we're using a 30 gram Helco twisty. Yep, as you can see, we're about 20 metres off this pylon. Off the beacon I should say. All you have to do, just flick your lure 5-10 metres off the back of the boat. Let it go to the bottom. You know it's on the bottom when your line stops coming off your reel. So on the bottom then, now, I give a couple of jigs first, and then crank up as fast as you can. And just keep repeating this process so you get a nice solid hook up. We're also using pilchards to catch these fish. I will show you a little bit later on how to set up for mackerel using pilchards. Alright guys, let's hook up on our first fish of the day. Nice little mackerel. There we go folks, that's exactly what we're after, nice little schoolie. And key to these things is, you have to bleed them. So, break their neck, so nice little blood comes out, see that? Just squirting out. That's how you want it, and straight on the ice. One thing you have to remember when you're chasing mackerel is these fish are pelagic, and they have to swim, they have to keep moving, they're always looking for fish, always looking for food to eat, and they'll travel from beacon to beacon and just do a big loop. So you may put 100 casts in before you get a fish, so you have to persist. You know, at the moment they could be called a fish of 1,000 casts, so all I can suggest is just persist. Alright guys, now how I fish for mackerel bait is 3-way swivel off one of them, off the bottom one, number 5 ball sinker, that's about 1.5 meters of 30 pound, and off the swivel that comes out the side, got another metre of 30 pound, it's 2 game. Now I use the good old pilchards, do a quick measure just to make sure where your bait's hitting. On so it's nice and flat. Now I do lower it all the way to the bottom. Now right on the bottom you get your stripies and yakka and whatnot that like chewing your bait to bits. So I wind up 3 or 4 times, put the rod holder and wait for the rod to load up. You should have yourself a mackerel. Jump into another fish. Yeah, that's what we want. Now a mackerel and slug. If you hold these fish upside down too, you can calm them down. So it makes the hook a lot easier to get out. If you hold them up the right way, you'll flap around a lot more than this. Another mackerel, I would say. Hey, little fella. I don't think you'll come into legal length. This fella, now swiping and miss the lure. Well, I'll measure him and see what he comes in at. About 5 centimeters, so this one has to go back in the water. First hook up on the bait. Another mackerel. Nice mackerel you can see down the back there. Might have to use the landing net for this one. Big bad fish. That's a better fish. That's what we come out here for. Nice fish, that one. Alright guys, now just remember when you're chasing these mackerel, the size limit in Queensland is 50 centimetres and the bag limit per person is 10 in your possession. Just remember this and follow the rules. Alrighty guys, my wife's hooked onto a nice mackerel here. She's been casting nearly all morning and she's finally hooked up. Hopefully we can get it aboard and it doesn't bite us off. Let's see what we can do. Remember, you have to pump up, wind down. Pump, wind down. Leader. Shouldn't be too far away. Got a bit of colour. Yeah, nice mackerel. Very nice. Now unfortunately, we lost it, but that's fishing. Alright guys, I've shown you how to catch mackerel in Moreton Bay. I've shown you some techniques to get you started. Now good luck out there. Cheers.